Yeah, the hype ship is really flying now, and it's just getting better and better. I can't wait to see more. Although there's a dread in the air that seems to foreshadow despair, but who knows? Well, either way, it's the Edenso Zero, chapter 15. The Angry Anime Fan here to bring you it. First of all, a cover page of a sexy picture of Rebecca in a cowboy outfit and in a desert area. Also, they're saying that Volume 1 is on sale with great reviews. Note, however, they're saying great reviews. Normally, these seems to say rare reviews, and it only says great reviews. Is that a little bit disconcerting? Well, I actually thought, not that I have read the Volume 1 because it's not in English yet, but I actually thought those first pages was very good. So either way, in this one, it turns out that they are 6 hours away to Blue Garden, and they cannot dock with a pirate ship, so they can swing with Aqua Wing. But after that, as Shiki looks at as their ship, Rebecca wonders, isn't it his? But he says with all of his heart that you guys are my travel buddies, so this is our ship, which is actually very comforting. Although it's very clear now that Shiki do not consider Wise, the young Wise, a friend. I guess they're gonna become rivals. It's also revealed that Shiki seems to have a fear of bugs because he doesn't want those octopus things to be called bugs. They're more like octopus. However, the more emotional thing of this all is Pino, who begins to have an identity crisis. Having lost her memories thanks to Sibir, she actually begins to wonder what was she even created for, and the fact that her master is now long dead. Shiki says that but you should go help with the cleaning because you are our friend. She begins to wonder why is she living for, and yeah, that is a very good question. Pino is a small android that can launch an EMP that can even shut down an ether gear. In a way, that is a very powerful weapon. So, but the Demon King himself, Demon King Siggy, his intentions is currently very shrouded in mystery. At the end, and in the end of this chapter, it just keeps getting more and more mystery-like. It's almost, and it doesn't help the fact that he actually looks like a final villain in an RPG. I mean, so far the Demon King has been seen in nothing but a positive light, but the Justice Force did know of the Demon King, which suggests that Siggy wasn't always a good guy. Or was he a good guy? I mean, again, it's mysterious who this Demon King Siggy really was. So why did he create Pino? Did he create Pino because he knew Pino would get to Shiki? Or is it possible that Pino is created to stop Shiki? Why am I saying that? Because again, she is a EMP the android, and she can shut down an ether gear. That, in a way, is a powerful weapon. It's also the fact that she looks very much like a miniature fairy, which goes to the hand of the RPG system that the Demon King Siggy is based on. Either way, the team begins to clean, and for some reason Rebecca switches to soft pants. Well, they have Doc with the Aqua Wing, so I guess she has her spare clothes there. After they have cleaned the bath, Rebecca and Happy takes a relaxing bathing scene in it all, as they reflect on their life and see, like, now that they're on the ship, they can really go far. And strangely enough, then Rebecca gets the mark. Actually, just last week there was a foreshadowing that Rebecca was gonna get an ether gear, but I did not think it was gonna get this quick. I mean, it's Hiromashima, and Hiromashima prefers to do his things quickly rather than slowly, and that's what I appreciate. But the fact that she got these ether gear this quickly, it seems the fact that this bath is implied to stimulate the ethers in her bodies, because Happy did reveal that ether exists in in everybody. However, it has not yet been discovered what these ether gears are. They were said to be devices from the Middle Ages, but so far they have been in hands of some pretty powerful people. So what I'm trying to say is, what is the ether gear really? Something anyone can awaken, or just something that just happens to find their way? Either way, Rebecca feels happy, but then suddenly as she launches up her hand, she fires off a blast and creates a hole that almost sucks them in, but then it's likely for them that the ship is self-healing as they fall down on the floor. But even Rebecca was surprised by that power she has, so even she did not know about that. Of course, the most things people began to say immediately when they saw this is, if Rebecca now has a power that can shoot blasters, then what about the happy blasters? And I have to agree. I mean, I hope she is not gonna discard the happy blasters. But I actually think I know what these things can do. Note, these happy blasters that Happy can transform into can shoot aether bullets that cannot harm. But what if Rebecca can channel her ether laser beams into the happy blasters and really create a blast? I think that would be a perfect weapon. At least I hope that way, because again, I don't want her to lose the happy pistols. I was actually hoping she was gonna upgrade that, but we'll see, won't we? But then the gang switch into new gears. Even Wise, who for some reason is in a tracksuit. I don't really think that matches him. But Chiki's new clothes, oh yeah, they are kick-ass. Even Rebecca looks good, although it still is a dress that exposes her legs. But at least Happy has clothes on now, so that's pretty fine. So, but then Rebecca asks Wise how did he learn the ether gear, but he's strangely dodging about it on how he learned it. But it turns out that Shiki learned his ether gear, especially the power of gravity, in just a month. It's really funny. They're in the room of the Demon King, though, as they see it's pretty modeled after an RPG with even a map. As Shiki sits on the throne of the Demon King, he says that they will take this ship to Mother. But as soon as it did, the ether gear inside Shiki activates the throne and connects to it all. As Protocol A7 is coming, and it revealed that the ship has an IA. And last week we saw a mysterious android woman that was awakening, and now it's confirmed to be an android indeed. She is the one who is in charge of this ship. She, strangely enough, doesn't reveal her name. But we do know that her sign is E4. However, she says she's one of the witches of the Demon King's 4-star shines, and she's also built by the Demon King. The Demon King Siggy really has created a lot of people, and pretty sexy females ones. This one has some very familiarity with Kyokai, especially the fact that she hides her face in a mask, has a very nice exposing dress, the long hair, and of course the little claws in the arms. But she says she is one of the 4 witches, or at least one of the witches of the Demon King's 4-star shines. Her name here says E4. 4 is obviously the 4-star shines. But what does that E stand for? East? Is it possible they're named after East, West, North, South? Who knows? But it turns out that she is now loyal to Shiki because, well, she has been transformed. And it's pretty funny with the fact that Shiki has plays with it saying, "I bark like a dog." So the witch immediately cleans up the things in the ship and then rebirths the entire place. Almost the same way as Wise could remodel a ship. And here it drops the real thing. We have all been wondering, what the hell is Eden Zero? And just chapter 13, we saw the title was Eden Zero, but there was no clue of what Eden Zero was. Well, now we finally know. Eden Zero stands for, at least Eden's stand for Ether Drive Eternal Navigation Ship, aka the ship itself is Eden Zero. That is the title of this manga. That is the title of this all. And that what it meant. Eden Zero, the ship that will take them to Galaxy. Oh my god, it's so amazing. And she transformed the ship really into a Demon King's vessel. As she then bows to Shiki, with tears in her eyes, saying the new Demon King has returned to Eden Zero. Of course, Shiki feels just a little bit shocked by that, because, well, he is not the Demon King. The Demon King is his Gramps. However, this new witch immediately calls him the new Demon King. And long time ago, Mother, who for some strange reason knows of Shiki, called him, will he become the hero or will he become the demon of destruction? And as I said in the beginning of this review, who was Demon King Siggy really? Was he a villain of mass destruction, or was he just an adventurer? It's, well, I guess time will tell, won't it? At least for now, I hope this E4 woman is gonna be an ally. And if Shiki is now the new Demon King, will he become a good one or bad one? Well, he's the main character, so I don't see him becoming a bad one, and he's a pretty kind guy, so we'll see, won't we? But the ship is now transformed into a new place. The ship is cleaned, their adventure has just begun. And the fact that there are 4 Shrine Maidens implies that Shiki is gonna find the others. Next title of chapter is called Sister, and I wonder, is it possible that Pino is gonna be referenced here? Because again, she was also built by the Demon King. She doesn't know her purpose. She's called M. Pino, and is an EMP. Is it possible that all the androids that were built by the Demon King consider themselves sisters? Or is Pino also one of the witches of the Shrine Maidens? Either way, the adventure continues. And I'm looking forward to more. I'm so glad of Eden Zero now. I'm so hyped over it. It's one of my most favorite new mangas to read. And it does not disappoint yet. Well, it never will, because it's Hiromashima. I'm one of the few people who have faith in that. So that's basically this chapter. The biggest question now is, who is Demon King Siggy? A villain or a hero? Or maybe he was a villain and became a hero. Because he believed that Shiki will change the universe. So, yeah. I just wish we have heard the name of this witch. But you can give me your thoughts if you have any.